going on, guys? Welcome to the Swanky Cat Productions channel. Today I decided it's a beautiful fall day. I'm going to take the Tenere out for a ride, and we're going to talk a bit about this HWK mesh coat that I've got on. So before we get into it and I tell you what I think of it, I just want to give you a quick rundown of the coat so I can show you the ins and outs of it. So let's do that real quick. Alright, here we go. So the coat that I've got on is going to be a medium. I am about 5'10", 160 pounds. Really fits me pretty darn well. All the armor feels like it fits in the right spots. No issues there. This coat is going to be mostly mesh. This whole portion is mesh. The pieces on the arms here, down the front, is going to be Cardura, as well as the part on my upper back here. I've got elbow pads that start from here and run back up to here, as well as a shoulder pad that makes for some good coverage. The back pad, removable from here. As you can see, the inner liner is also mesh. You can actually see the exterior from the interior here. So you've got this for airflow on the inside, and then you've got a different layer of mesh for airflow on the outside. All of the light gray markings that you see on the coat are all going to be reflective, which is an awesome idea. Just your standard zipper in the middle here. You've got a Velcro attachment up at the neck here. The portion that goes around the back of your neck is kind of a nice soft kind of jelly material almost. Velcro loops here that you can cinch up around your bicep, as well as 2 snaps on your tricep to tighten that up. And then finally, you've got Velcro on the cuffs. You've got pockets at the sides here, which are pretty small. My hand is at the bottom of it right now, and I do not have that large of hands. So that's about it. You don't get too much in here. On the inside, you've got the cell phone pocket here, which is just Velcro. And then on the other side, you've got the small stash pocket here, which again, not really very big. And next to the stash pocket here, there actually is a inner mesh Velcro pocket here. It does also have a zipper at the bottom that you can hook into a pair of riding pants. You can also zip this off and have it sewn to whatever pair of pants you choose. And as the label shows here, 100% polyester and made in Pakistan. So I'll be honest, there are definitely a couple things about this coat that I don't like. The small pockets, can't even fit a water bottle in them. It doesn't come with a liner at all. And I mean, it's a mesh coat, so it's supposed to be, you know, used for warm days, but to be honest, it would be nice to have something that you could zip in and out of it, depending on whether you're on the road on a kind of warm-ish day or on the trail, and maybe have to ride back when it's a little bit cooler. So that's a little bit of a downfall. As far as the comfort of this thing goes, definitely still really impressed with it. All the HWK coats that I've worn have definitely been comfortable. This one I have to say is probably a little bit less comfy than the other two, just because the interior is also mesh. Now today, when it's not really that warm, what is it, 77 out, and I'm not really working very hard, I'm just kind of cruising the back roads and enjoying the fall leaves. It's not bad. It doesn't really bother me at all. I'm not sweating, so I don't really feel it, but I think when it gets a little bit warm in here and you get a little bit sweaty, I think that mesh might kind of grind at you a little bit. One thing that I forgot to say in the last HWK coat review that I did is how nice the zipper is. I know that sounds kind of silly, but the one on the Icon coat in like the first year was kind of getting goofy, where I would have to fight with it at the bottom before I could kind of get it to engage and then zip up, which is again a little bit disappointing. This zipper is like butter, works absolutely perfect every time, no issues at all. What a beautiful day it is. The other thing that I've noticed is the cell phone pocket inside that I showed you earlier is kind of hokey to try to get a cell phone into. I don't know if it's just because my phone is kind of big and has a big case on it, or if it's just the fact that it's attached to mesh, and the mesh kind of like flops all over the place when you're trying to get it in, but it's kind of annoying. It's definitely not something you can do without looking at, or at least maybe I haven't gotten enough practice with it yet. The other thing that I guess I don't really love about this coat is kind of the look of it. My wife said it kind of looks like a safety vest or something that like a highway worker would wear, and I don't completely disagree with that. I mean, obviously the blaze green or blaze yellow, whatever you want to call it,
that kind of adds to that, and it's a little bit hard to get away from that when you're rocking that color. However, I think it's just maybe the stripe, and then the other stripes, and maybe the stripes on the arm is just kind of weird placement. I mean, this isn't a fashion show. I'm just trying to be safe on my motorcycle, so obviously not a real big deal. And really, to be honest, it's not a horrible looking coat. I'm just kind of disappointed, I guess, compared to the other HWK coats that I've seen. To be honest, I really like how all the rest of them look. I think they're really slick looking jackets, and I think this is maybe just like a little bit of an older design, so that might have something to do with it. Boy, it's a beautiful day. Gotta wrap this up so I can enjoy the leaves. So obviously I have had some complaints about it, and I've kind of noted along the way that each of them really isn't a big deal. I mean, this is a review, so that's what I'm supposed to do, is complain about it. However, I really like this coat, and I wouldn't recommend this to somebody who buys all Klim coats, or, you know, likes to spend $200 on a jacket. I mean, that's not the target audience of this coat or this video. However, if you're somebody that doesn't have a mesh coat, if you're somebody like my dad who has a kind of a cold-ish sort of warm weather coat, something that's not mesh, something that's just like textile or leather even, if you're somebody that wears one of those all the time and never wears a coat at all, or wears a vest when you're riding off-road or on the really warm days, I would definitely say you should look into one of these, and you should probably pick one of these up. There is really absolutely no reason to be riding a motorcycle without some form of full upper body protection, including your arms. If you go down, that's the first thing that is going to get scraped up. I know from experience, and I know on those really hot days, it's nice to just feel the breeze on your arms and just enjoy the freedom of not having to wear a coat. But I guarantee you, when you're having to dress your wounds for the next 3 weeks, you're going to be wishing that you would have had something on. And to be honest, I mean, it's, what is it, 77 degrees right now. I am not too warm at all. This thing provides a very nice breeze. I think most people that think that they don't need to wear a coat when it's warm out and don't want to wear a coat when it's warm out would be very surprised at how much air this thing really lets through. I actually cannot believe how nice these things breathe, even if you're just moving at kind of a slow pace. If you don't want to spend a whole lot and you want to get a good quality mesh jacket to keep yourself safe even on those warm days and those days in the woods when you don't want to scrape your arms up on the rocks and gravel if you tip over, I think this is definitely something that you should look into. So if you're interested in that, I'll put a link down in the description. It will be an associate link, so if you use that, it doesn't cost you anything extra, but it helps the channel out. I appreciate that. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video was helpful to you. Please do it for me. Go and check this coat out. Not to buy it to give me money, but just for your own safety. You never know when a crash is going to happen on a bike. You should always be prepared for it. So look at the cows. The cows are enjoying a nice day. Hi, cows. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care, stay safe, stay swanky, get out and enjoy this beautiful world. And that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my nice sunny day here before the snow falls.